The Democratic field to the White House getting smaller, right? But a newcomer with some pretty deep pockets entering the race just 2 weeks ago, I should say. Michael Bloomberg visiting North Texas today, starting his morning at Norma's Cafe in North Dallas before addressing the Senate District Executive Committee meeting. Our Nicole Jacobs, she was there.
I asked someone today what she took away from Mayor Michael Bloomberg's message. She said he showed up. He's taking Collin County seriously, just as it appears he's taking every single swing state seriously, starting with turning Texas blue.
Mayor Michael Bloomberg.
No stranger to Texas, but a newcomer to the 2020 presidential campaign.
Well, thanks for coming to Dallas.
The former mayor of New York, Michael Bloomberg, with his pitch to North Texans on how he intends to make history.
I hope to be your partner turning Texas blue once and for all in 2020.
An attempt to crack a few jokes.
Do we really want a general election between two New York billionaires? To which I say, who's the other one?
And show some personality.
If ever there was someone who is all hat and no cattle, it's Donald Trump.
He quickly got down to the issues.
We have an immigration system that is cruel and dysfunctional.
On top of that, gun violence, education, climate change, and the economy.
We created 400,000 jobs, and New York was the only large U.S. city where poverty didn't increase during my 12 years in office.
But among this crowd of Democrats at the Senate District Executive Committee meeting, change from Trump isn't a hard sell.
I think people don't like the divisiveness, don't like the negative politics. I think it's, running on a positive message is a good thing.
Vicki Barker, precinct chair for Collin County, says the first distinction starts with this.
Mayor Bloomberg started out on his own, not with $1 million treasure trove like Donald Trump started out with from his daddy.
Bloomberg going further to highlight the differences.
I didn't play a CEO on reality TV. I actually worked as one.
As the 9th richest person in the United States and the 14th in the world, his estimated net worth tops $58 billion.
You can rest assured I will not spare a penny to defeat Donald Trump here in Texas.
He vows to take no money from other donors or special interest groups and promises to campaign in every single swing state with a goal to assure Trump only has 4 years in the White House.
That's why I'm running for president, because we need to defeat Donald Trump.
Bloomberg is also funding efforts to register 500,000 voters here in the state of Texas. But that's just the beginning. He says if he is the nominee, he will fund Democratic candidates up and down the ballot. In Plano, Nicole Jacobs, CBS 11 News.